offense was crisp today. How did the defense do?
Pretty good. Yeah, they did a nice job as well. And like I said, there was very few mental mistakes on either side of the ball. And it was exactly what we needed to get out of today.
Coaches, we're about to kick off the season here against Utah State with the opener. What do you see from your team and also from Utah State that you're expecting in that game?
Well, from them, I'd expect a lot of the same from last year as far as scheme. And they got most of the personnel back, so it's very similar as far as what we think they're going to bring. From us, I'm excited to watch our offense play. It's got a few new wrinkles and upbeat tempo, and I'm excited to see how it translates on the field on Thursday night.
You talked about a couple things you want to get done before the game, and that was get the offense, passing game to execute better, and get the depth chart settled a little more on the cornerbacks. Things progressing 24 hours after we asked you.
Yeah, they are. And like I said today, the execution on offense was very good. Looks like the three corners that have emerged out of the pack are Miguel Orfe and JT Thomas, and so that picture's starting to clear up. But we still have full padded practice tomorrow, half padded practice on Monday, and we'll have hard and fast to see.
Is Mike definitely? Would Mike definitely be the starter if the season started today?
Michael Walker safety, yes. Michael Walker would play opposite opposite Eric role at safety.
What's he done to earn that spot?
Just been very consistent. He's been consistent in his play. He's been a hard worker. He's always been a hard worker. His fourth year in the program. He's a guy that understands work ethic and how to practice since the day he stepped on the field for us. And so it's his senior year. I know he wants to go out on a positive. He's worked hard and deserves the starting role.
What has impressed you about your team going through fall camp and to this point?
The unity and the way they, just the chemistry that this team has, and that's something that you can't always control. This team really likes each other, and they're probably closer than any team we've had in that regard since 2008.
How's that help out on the field?
But it translates. I mean, they care about each other, and they're all in it together. It shows up on the field, and they're all unselfish. They all are willing to do whatever it takes. It's a good culture there right now.
Because of how last season ended, is there more pressure than usual going into week one this year?
No, same as always. Coach, tons of pressure every week. Doesn't change.
Do you put more pressure on yourself than any outside force?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm my own worst enemy. I need it myself. Just constantly 24/7. But that's the nature of the business.
You brought up the team unity. It might be a stretch, but does this new building have something to do with better team unity?
It could. I didn't think of that. As we were building the building, we obviously were excited about the facilities and the way we were going to be able to, utilize it. But I didn't know that the mindset of the team would be as effective as it has been, as it seems to. And so, I guess that could be a big part of it. Is they're excited to come in every day because they got this great place to get to work on.
Does it look at this kind of a rallying point here, like this building, kind of like?
I guess you could say that. I mean, it certainly is. It was desperately needed, and from what we, our facilities last year that we were in compared to this year is not good.
We're going to miss the trailer press
Yeah,
conference.
me too. Yeah,
The flies and all that.
Flies, yeah, the whole 9 yards.
Back on Utah State, you've told us over and over about Chucky Keaton. Who are some other players that concern you up there?
Well, they had a great outside linebacker, number 52. He's a heck of a player. The defense in its entirety. I was impressed with the corners last year. Their technique, the way they perform. They got an excellent linebacking core. I don't really concern myself with names. I just look at the numbers and positions. But the offensive line is back intact. 5 of them are veterans. So they've got a lot going for them. They've got a lot of positives to build on.
You find yourself, Kyle, when you get down to this stage, the players and the coaches getting a little testier, tired of playing each other, a little aggressive?
In a way, you get sick. I think we're past that, though. You get that towards the end of camp, which was early in the week and then into last week, where you get sick of hitting each other, and the game is still far enough away that it's not really in sight. And so I think we're beyond that right now, and we're starting to see the focus is starting to narrow, and we understand that the game is just 6 days away.